Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Atreus. I'm coming at you live from the ATL, bringing you more gaming news, entertainment, commentary, and analysis. And tomorrow, House of the Dragon will be dropping its first episode on HBO Max. How woke will it be? Let's get into it. All right, so first things first, I just want to give a thank you out to everyone who supported my recent videos. You dropped likes, you guys subscribed. I had hit my personal goal of hitting 50 subscribers by the end of the month, and we blew that out of the water, man. We are currently sitting at 66, and it might go up by the time I post this video. So thank you in celebration of that, and for many more victories to go. I will be pouring up a shot of Hennessy, man. You know, niggas love Hennessy. So, we're going to do that real quick. Shots out to y'all. I appreciate it. God damn. Woo. All right, let's get into the news. So, first things first. Off rip, you can see they have an 85% tomato score on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, obviously, the audience score hasn't come in yet, so I'm going to be very interested to see what the audience has to say about. Now, here's the concerning things. What are we to expect? Is this show going to be as woke as they've advertised it to be? Because I've noticed sometimes movies, TV shows, and even video games that advertise themselves as being woke to stir up controversy, and then you watch it and it's not even really that woke like that. I plan on being completely objective when I review this show, and I'm always rejective. I know I'm highly sensitive to the woke stuff, but as you guys saw with the Prey movie, even when I did that review, even though that movie was like woke, it was still a good movie, and so I gave it props for that. As a matter of fact, I think I gave it like a, I don't know. I think I gave it like an 8 out of 10 or something like that. So, I plan on being objective with this one too. With She-Hulk, I don't even think I gave that a score. That was definitely as woke. It was more woke than they really advertised it. But anyway, so as you can see in this article right here, see HBO's immensely popular fantasy series Game of Thrones quickly gained a reputation for its excessive nudity and bloodlust when it debuted more than 10 years ago. The 8-season epic by George R.R. Martin featured violent sex scenes, tales of rape and incest, and even bloody representations of child murder from the very first seasons. Now, let's unpack that. These are the things that made Game of Thrones great. Okay? It made it great. This was a show that wasn't afraid to go there. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm a professional hater and bandwagoner. All right. While y'all was enjoying Game of Thrones when it was first, getting out there, I didn't get on until season 7. I was dating somebody who was like, you need to watch Game of Thrones," and I'm like, I don't know. Dragons and I don't know. But then, one day I watched it and I was stuck. Game of Thrones had me calling out of work, crying on a toilet seat. I was just like, and it was funny too, because I would fall in love with characters like Ned Stark, not Ned Stark. What was the brother's name? What was Jon Snow's brother's name? I forgot. It was one of the Stark brothers. I fell in love with this dude. I'm like, oh, he the shit. He that nigga. That's my dog. And then clank. Him, his girl, his mama, all in one scene, bro. I'm like, why? It hurt so good. I couldn't wait for the next season. And now they're about to take all that shit away from us. As if fucking up season 8 wasn't enough. Let's continue reading. Gone are the risky scenes of full frontal nudity and violence that shocked and delighted audiences in equal measure. In their place are non-binary actors, a new dynasty of powerful black characters, and roles that are sexually fluid, and not gonna embarrass myself and try to pronounce that. So, okay. Speaking of powerful black characters, right? Speaking of powerful black characters, the fuck is this? The fuck is this? Is this a Nigarian? A nigga Targaryen? What in the fuck? Oh, he's Valerian. Oh, okay. I thought he was a Targaryen. Okay. At least he's not a Targaryen. Cause that just wouldn't make no sense. I listen. I understand. It's a whole lot of white folks on screen. There's no black people. There's no Asian people. It's like, nigga, this is a period piece. Was it really any niggas out there to begin with? Like, what? And gave him white hair. Listen, whatever. I don't have that big of an issue with it. I'm just saying, how is it going to make sense story wise? Because I thought he was a nigga Targaryen. I was really going to have a problem with that. But nothing would be as bad as them putting like a nigga Lannister. That would never make them folks would not only be racist. They are I'm sorry, racist. I'm gonna have to cut that out. Not only would they be racist, they would I don't know what word it is, but these are people who participated in incest to keep their bloodline pure or some shit like that. So they would definitely not like people with different skin tones. So let's move on. Okay, so House of the Dragon writer says Game of Thrones spinoff won't depict sexual violence against women, despite co-showrunner saying otherwise. So there's some contradicting reporting here. Now, let's read the first paragraph. A writer and executive producer of the upcoming Game of Thrones prequel, House of the Dragon, says the show will not depict sexual violence against women, despite a showrunner recently saying otherwise. I like to clarify that we do not depict sexual violence in the show. All right? We handle one instance off screen and instead show the aftermath and impact on the victim and the mother of the perpetrator. I think what our show does and what I'm proud of is that we choose to focus on the violence against women that is inherent in a patriarchal system. So in other words, we got more feminists running the show. Let me say this. One of the most powerful moments in any film, movie ever was me having to go through the horror of watching Sansa Stark be raped in Game of Thrones. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I low-key shedded a tear in that moment. Like, I was sick. I could not wait for that nigga to die. Didn't he get eaten by his own dogs? That's why Sansa's a dog. That's my dog. Because she overcame so much. She wasn't shit, but she overcame. That's a strong female character. Her and Arya, those are some strong female characters. Sansa overcame. She made mistakes. She wasn't perfect. She overcame so much bullshit, including being raped. And in the end, she was a motherfucking dog. Let's continue reading. So, in this article, they talk about how House of the Dragon fixes the Game of Thrones diversity problem. I'm just showing all of this to give you an idea of what you're going to be in for tomorrow when this show debuts. Now, I don't know if it's going to drop at midnight. Hopefully, it does drop at midnight so that I can go ahead and drop a video late at night. If not, I'll just watch it in the morning or whenever it drops, and then we'll do the video tomorrow. But Um, I'm just showing you guys this to let you know what you're in for. Um, I mean, it's full woke. It's a woke party. Game of woke. Ain't that what they call it? Game of woke. You got nigga Valerians. You got, I think, two women are the main characters of the show. No violence against women, even though violence against everybody. Isn't that? Hold on, stop for a second. Isn't that not sexist? Is that not sexist? That you would show violence against men on your show, but you refuse to show violence against women on your show. Is that equality? I thought feminism was about equality. I don't know. Who am I? I'm a nobody, right? So I mean, uh, look, listen. We're all starving for good content. I feel like I ain't seen a good show or movie since Sonic 2 and Stranger Things. Crazy how Stranger Things has a female lead that everybody loves. Cause Ellie is that crack. Shout out to Millie Bobby Brown. But Ellie is that crack and everybody loves her. But far be it from me. But anyway, what do y'all think, man? Are you watching this tomorrow? Are you gonna turn it off if you see something woke immediately? I don't know. I really appreciate y'all for all the positive feedback, and I look forward to accomplishing more goals in the future. Getting our voice louder so that we can get our goddamn entertainment back, man. So let's get it. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Deuce.